Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently trying to solidify our inheritance of Hispania, which is looking more and more likely. However, the Princess of Hispania, and heir to the Empire of Hispania, is currently only 13. She is betrothed to us in a regular marriage, so that's good, but we can't currently go into hiding. So there is a known plot against us to kill us, but we can't go into hiding because for some stupid reason, that breaks betrothals. So if we get assassinated because we can't go into hiding because we're trying to betroth this lady, we're just going to save scum it. That's all there is to it. This faction just popped up. It's an independence faction. Viceroy of Greece is in it. I don't think it's going to go anywhere, realistically. I mean, it's going to go somewhere. It's going to go away, is where it's going to go. I mean, over time, people will become more and more amenable to us. This is, of course, us here. And I feel like this face needs something. Yep. That's what it needs. Perfect. Okay. We are going to have to keep an eye on this faction, of course, but unless somebody else really powerful joins, I don't see that faction actually popping anytime in the near future. Or unless like a million weak people join. That is, of course, the other option. Duchy of Austrasia, or Kingdom of Austrasia, has created the title Duchy of Upper Lorraine. Good for them. So, the Queen of Wales is demanding the County of Essex, which is hilarious. And we're going to say no. Get out of here. Why would we do that? King Angus IV of Scotland has provided us with undeniable proof that Bishop Cosimo of St. Paul's is a witch and demon worshipper. How should we use this information? I mean, we can charge him. That'll be fine. What could go wrong? We could even imprison him. We only have a 46% chance. Oh boy. We should have kept the information to ourselves. So yeah, we need to wait until she becomes of age, marry her, and then bump off this guy. And then we need to have one child, no more, no less. That's the idea anyway. We'll see how that works out. Maybe we'll die after the one child. That would be ideal, actually. We have one child, then we die. Well, we do need to wait for another couple of years before that will be a viable option. So, Independence faction is actually going down a little bit. Really? A defensive pact opposing us, huh? I mean, but we haven't done anything, though. Whatever. I mean, literally, we've done nothing. Duchy of Aleppo. Excellent. Build a stables here. Build a militia training ground here, and here. And here. And here. And here. We'll build a castle fortification here, though. As well as here. Ooh, castle walls. That'll make us a little bit of money. Wait, why do we have Clondalkin? Hang on a moment. Hey, King of Ireland. You want Clondalkin? I'm sure he does. There you go. You can have Clondalkin. So, what did we lose here? It looks like Staines was given to a baron. We could revoke this. Only Catholic vassals will object. Fascinating. The other thing is he has no children. We could just kill him. What's our max plot power on this guy? 324%. Yeah, we're doing this. We're gonna kill this guy, and we're gonna get the barony there, and it will be great. 324% plot power. Let's do this. Poisonous Viper. He's going to die momentarily. Ish. Momentarily-ish. Waldenesian heresy. Oh no. That's no good at all. We don't like Waldenesians. Waldenesians need to go. Oh, he escaped the snake. Well, we'll try again. It won't be very hard. Theoretically. I've had really bad luck with killing people before. Duchy of Cyrenacia. I really mangled that pronunciation, but it's irrelevant. Oh, everybody knows. Good job, odd one. Good job. Oh well. Party of mercenaries. Well, hopefully he'll die this time. Come on, mercenaries. You guys can do this. Yes. He is convinced the attack was carried out by highwaymen. Fantastic. Okay, so this guy's dead. We got the Barony of Stains. Amazing. So now, we just need to, there we go, that plot went away. We just need to continue doing what we're doing, wait for this lady to come of age, and then we'll be fine. She has a diplomacy education focus, which isn't the worst. A party of soldiers flying the banner of King Tyke the Great recently set up camp in the middle of a field belonging to a farmer in Middlesex. According to the farmer, their campfire spread out of control and his entire crop was reduced to ashes. He's brought the matter before our court and demands compensation. Is 50 gold? We'll pay that. No concerns. We'll just make sure everybody's happy. Okay, this one could use a castle town. There we go. Fantastic. We'll go ahead and upgrade the Hospital of Middlesex as well. We have lots of money. Lots and lots of money. Build a chapel here, and here, and here, and here. Okay, there we go. Good to go on that front. King Engelbert II of Bavaria is concerned about his non-inheriting sons. We can't give out land to anybody who asks, so get out of here. We just inherited the Kingdom of Africa. Again. Duchess of Tunis. Should we just do this? I feel like we should. We'll just make her be a queen rather than a vicereine. Viceroyalties are nice when the council is being a bunch of jerks, but if they let us hand out a kingdom, it's lower maintenance than a viceroyalty. Viceroyalties certainly do have their benefits, don't get me wrong. For one thing, every time there's an inheritance, you get a big relation bump with the person, but you get a big relation decrease over time. As you hand out more and more viceroyalties, you get a big relation decrease with the rest of your vassals, so it's kind of a trade-off. And I feel like right now is not the time to be handing out viceroyalties. So that's fine. Let's see, she is currently almost 15, so about a year. News from China. The people of Tibet hang their heads in grief. Yep, they lost again. The dragon is not to be toyed with. I mean, they should have learned that the first time. Oh well. Go ahead and get rid of all those. According to our marshal, the peasants of Bruges are having frequent troubles with highwaymen and wild beasts. He suggests constructing a series of outposts along the roads of Bruges. The peasantry would feel much safer, and it might even lead to more peasants moving to the county. 250 gold? Yeah, that's worthwhile. We're totally doing that. Excellent. Hey, Einart Carling has converted to the Lollard faith. Good job, Einart Carling. Are you the king? No. Are you this king? No. You are of House Carling, though. So there is that. Okay, so, County of... Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. We are going to need to change the inheritance law of the Empire of Hispania, or potentially destroy it and recreate it. That might be easier. I mean, it is an option, so we'll need to take a look at that once we actually inherit. Of course, it is still a little bit precarious, because it all hinges on the survival of Princess Caracosa here. She is currently 15, and she will be turning 16 this year. King Carlo of Ireland has created the title Duchy of Transylvania. Good for him. Exactly 70% on increased council power. Okay, this looks like it's largely the same motley crew as usual. They aren't going to be very successful in anything at all. We currently have access to 221,000 men. From our own domain is almost 17,000. King Carlo of Ireland has created the Duchy of Munster. Good for you, King Carlo. Good for you. Bishop Sverker of Volda has converted to the Lollard faith. Again, good for him. That'll be great. So when we get the +3 stewardship from our wife here, she might actually get a little more between now and then, but it'll be around 3 stewardship. The question then becomes, will that get us up to domain size 9? Dear Emperor Atraitus III of Britannia, we're having some trouble with one of your petty nobles who's visiting Toledo. His behavior being unacceptable would be quite an understatement, and I will have to take action soon. Let's just lose 100 prestige. That's not a big deal. A woman accused of witchcraft in Northampton has been dragged before our court. Several witnesses have seen her performing dark rituals in her secluded hut, possibly related to recent crop failures. She claims innocence, and it falls on us to determine her fate. Well, I mean, she is a Lollard, at least publicly. She's cynical, shy, deceitful, paranoid, envious, wroth, a hunchback, and an amateurish plotter. So there is that. We could gain 50 cultural tech points, but that's a lot of revolt risk and a lot of tax modifier for a year in Northampton. I think that's worth it, actually. We'll take the cultural tech. Ruling from our court has increased our sense of justice. Our judgments have a profound effect on the lives of our subjects, and we've decided to be more fair. We are now just, and known as the Just. +2 stewardship, +1 learning, vassal opinion +5. Fantastic. So, we gotta be getting really close to a domain size of 9. King Carlo of Ireland has created the title Duchy of Ulster. And she was born on 4 December, so we'll be able to marry her very, very soon. Very soon indeed. Okay, so on 4 December, so we have about 5 months. We are expanding nicely down this way into the Abbasids. Duchy of Mercia was just created. Okay. Whatever. So yeah, this is overall going relatively swimmingly. I mean, as swimmingly as Crusader Kings goes. There can be some really awkward things in this game from time to time. This wife is now... The Empress of Hispania is now 46. Odds of them having another child are basically nil. So it looks like this is going to happen. The only question is... will they, or will we only have the one child or not? If we have more than one child, then our firstborn would get Hispania, and our secondborn, or our lastborn actually, would get Britannia, which would be awkward. According to our marshal, Luigi, the peasants of Northampton are having frequent troubles with highwaymen and wild beasts. We're going to do that same thing. Bruges is prospering, too. Fantastic. So let's go ahead and put some money into... Oh, hey! The Emperor is dead! Long live the Emperor! Like his predecessor, the new Emperor is known to believe in an isolationist China. Apparently, he takes a special interest in Tengris, but frowns on Finno-Magyar cultures. Time for the Emperor to ponder on the wisdom of Master Lao Tzu? Sure, we'll go with that. Okay, most of these are still going. Oh hey, we can marry. Excellent. We'll honor the betrothal. Fantastic. Okay, so we are going to... Dangerous factions. We're gonna take the money. The prestige is irrelevant at this point, and yeah, that brought us up to 9 out of 9. Excellent. There we go. So these factions are gonna go away. We just got a +10 opinion bump with everybody. And it's just gonna keep getting better. People are gonna like us more and more as time goes on. So I think we are relatively safe-ish. Now we need to have a child. So she did become 6 stewardship as expected. She is frail, which is unfortunate. King Abelino of Austrasia has given us bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning King Ciso of Denmark's sexual preferences. We could threaten him. And so we shall. He laughed at it. Okay. He'll live to regret that. Our court physician has gained widespread reputation after having worked in our court. He's now considered a renowned physician. That is excellent. And the realm continues to grow. Also excellent. So the question now becomes, do we want to kill this guy? And the answer is probably. What kind of plot power do we have on him? Mediocre is the answer. The not so shocking answer. Well, our wife doesn't have a huge amount of opinion of us, so there is that. I think we just bide our time at this point, honestly. We've got, what, 34 years before the end of the game. The odds of this guy living to be 67 are pretty low. But man, we've only got 34 years before the end of the game. Holy crap. Like, it's theoretically possible. I would be 54 on 11 November 1444. So this might be it. If so, we need to take Hispania ASAP. Because that's the only thing I really want. That's the only blemish on our record right now, and if we take Hispania, I will be perfectly happy with ending the game like this. Other than taking Hispania, we have achieved every goal, in my opinion. So, that's kind of the goal here. We need to kill this guy, or we need to have him die in some way. He is lustful, apparently now, but his wife is 47, so it's not a big deal. We do have this dangerous faction, but that's probably going to go away. Gavelkind succession in Russia. I mean... that's actually fine. We could accept that and then just hand out the Kingdom of Russia title. No big deal. No big deal at all. Again, with this title loss on succession, Princess Johanna C. Calhoun getting this, that's not a big deal. We can give that right now, probably, actually. Or we can't. I guess we can't. According to Chancellor Ausilio, the peasants of Bruges have started a delightful tradition where the peasantry from several villages meet up and dance, feast, and pair up for future marriage. By promoting this tradition, Ausilio believes that the county will develop a strong local culture that will attract more peasants. We'll support that. Excellent. Excellent. Now you... we need to do something about. We have very little plot power on him. Hey, we fulfilled the ambition to see the realm prosper. That's actually really solid. So I guess Groom and Heir is now what we can do. There we go. It'll increase our fertility, but I think it'll be fine. Our vassal, Viceroy Luigi of Volga, Bulgaria, is arguing with his wife. She seems quite upset, and they're almost screaming at each other. They don't even notice that we're watching them. We'll intervene. What could go wrong? They're upset. Okay. Northampton is prospering. Oh, this game. Sometimes. This game. So, we can't really afford to wait for this guy to die. So, I think we are going to go ahead and set up this plot. We will auto-invite, and we'll just see who all we can get here. Wow, everybody kind of likes him. Let's sort by plot power. That'll be the best way to do this, for sure. We'll send some gifts to some of these people. I mean, most of these people aren't very interested in doing this at all. Yeah, we've got 60% plot power. Well, it is what it is. Maybe as time goes on, he'll make some people angry. That would be nice. Felicia is not interested in helping with this one, which is unfortunate. Okay, well, like I said, it is what it is. A gift of love. A page brought me a recently wrapped gift today, a perfectly balanced blade with a gilded hilt. The accompanying note says it's a gift from an admiring Countess Maud. I mean, it's not going to happen. We have much bigger fish to fry. Nomad agitation, huh? We need to convert something here. I mean, that's not our business, so. Word stood against word, the farmers against the courtiers, about damage caused to the farmer's house by a cow owned by the courtier. The farmer is obviously lying. He approved. There we go. There's a shocker. So, the King of Italy wants to invite us to some carousing. He likes us a fair amount. Yeah, this seems fine. We'll do it. What could go wrong? This guy really needs to die. Like, really badly. Betrothed can marry. Who is this? Johanna C. Calhoun and the Prince of Bohemia. Yeah, that'll happen. That's fine. Yep. Excellent. So, how can we go about killerating this guy? Well, he's on Groom and Heir, which is awkward. He's not going to succeed at that with a 48-year-old wife. However, his wife could die, and then he could remarry, and that could potentially screw us over. We just got the Kingdom of Greece. I mean, we don't want the Kingdom of Greece, though. Kingdom of Greece. Okay, it should probably go to... oh, that's the King of Ireland there. Princess of Greece. Seems good. Grant landed title. Kingdom of Greece. There you go. Have fun. Okay, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and next episode, we will keep complaining about this guy. See you all then.